Well, and again, because this is kind of mine and Bill Wirtz's project, at the fear of sounding biased, we've created a steering committee, which includes the president of the steel group, the VP of finance, and there are 4 general managers that make up the management team with myself of Worthington Steel, and they are our steering committee for this project. Bill had just come to the end of working with the pilot teams that we ran this through, and their job was to present to that steering committee what their progress was and why they think they're ready to move on to the next groups. So outside of myself and Bill, everyone else who was involved in that had no skin in this game, and they really had to have a sincere belief that this was the right direction to go. And most importantly, the regional managers who the team had been working with are bought into it and this is truly transformational, and they're changing the way they're managing their groups and how and the territory managers are going to manage their territories. So over about an hour and a half presentation, they did an excellent job of articulating that and explaining exactly how and why we're managing the businesses differently, and that they are ready to move on to the next teams. And the comments and feedback that came back from that group, including our group president, was how can we pull this up faster and get this through the rest of the groups in a shorter period of time than what Bill had thrown out there. And also, 10-15 years ago we had invested in a CRM, and in hindsight we did it kind of backwards. We bought a CRM and then figured out how we could use what that CRM can do to manage our groups. Through this process, we've decided, let's figure out what our process is going to be, and then what CRM would support that best moving forward. And because of the success of the pilot team and where they're at and getting ready to move on, there was 100% buy-in that we should make that investment into the proper CRM that will help us actually manage and execute this transformation. So all of these went very well, which tells me that the pilot teams went very well, and there was a sincere buy-in from the regional managers involved in the pilot team that they are absolutely changing the way they're managing their teams, and that this is a very useful tool and process of how to manage our business going forward. That we were at that point said, hey, okay, then we approve this moving forward. Otherwise, anything short of that, there's no way we should invest it. We should stop and figure out why they don't seem sincerely bought into it. So versus engaging, and over my history here at this company, we've brought various sales consultants in, this one-off to one-off, how to negotiate, how to investigate the opportunities within a particular customer. This is really takes in consideration the entire process and how we know what is where. And I think from every aspect of our business as it pertains to commercial, it's going to give us a lot more confidence in what we're forecasting forward by how we're looking at and managing that sales funnel. So that's a big deal versus what we've done before. And I think when you get your finance person excited in us pursuing this further, talk about a non-commercially biased person to believe in what we're doing, he's in full support of where we are. So for all those reasons, that's my take on how these first 5 weeks have been, and the excitement we have and where we can take this going forward.